Hey everybody, Fuwari7 here and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we got your favorite video, Marquee matchup predictions, and I'm actually sure about this one. I think we're gonna get at least 75%. I think the one that I'm most fearful is the Spurs versus United. That's the one I fear the most because they have a big difference. Okay, there's a huge gap. The reason is I just checked that. I'm just forgetting. I know it's a huge gap. I just forgot how many points. But why I'm choosing this because there's always been bad blood. Like I want to say bad blood between Spurs and United. And remember that Mourinho was United coach last 2 years ago. In this case, I think it was 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. He was United's coach. Or is it three? I don't remember, but you know what I mean. The club he trained before Spurs was United. That's what I want to say. Okay, it's so hard to say. Could have said it in 5 seconds. So there's a bit of bad blood between them, and we'll see how it goes. But they won't even get near each other if Spurs wins. They won't get near each other. But Spurs needs to win this one because they want to fight for the Europe. It's really important to go to the European competitions. So I think this one might come in. Then we haven't had a Bundesliga SPC in a little bit. I don't remember. I was aiming at last week's game because I thought that PSG was too obvious. But again, I think EA went for the too obvious. This time, I'm gonna go with this one. Why this one? Eintracht is in 4th place, and Wolfsburg is in 3rd place. They have 4 points difference. Okay, 4 points. That means if Eintracht wins, they're gonna be very close. They're gonna do a lot of pressure on Wolfsburg. If Wolfsburg wins, they're gonna be a little bit more less pressure. Let's say like that. I want to use a different word, but I couldn't get it in my head. They're less pressured because they feel safe. They can throw 2 games or just lose 2 games, even if they can lose 2 games, and they're in a safe spot. It's not guaranteed, but they're safe. Then I think for the weakest one, we haven't had also a Belgian SPC, so I think it's going to be Anderlecht versus Bruges. Very interesting game. Very interesting game. I'll talk about the requirements in a little bit. Don't worry, guys. Then, one of the biggest classics in the world, it's this, okay? It's this, and the one from Argentina, River Plate versus Boca Juniors. 2 of the biggest. This one has to be in. If this one isn't in, it's a crime. It is a crime, and the only reason he's not in is because they put Real Madrid in the Champions League SPC, okay? But we'll talk that in a little bit. Let's go to requirements. I'm going to say that this one they might ask players from the Belgian league. I think they might do that, or maybe like a Belgian player. So your investment can be Belgian players, but I really don't think it's a very wise investment, unless they ask just a silver team, and that's different. But I don't think they're gonna go that far because I think people, I assume, because of Fit Birthday, all these great SPCs, I think the clubs are gonna be a little bit empty. I'll explain. I know a lot of packs are being open, but what does happen? If you've been watching the SPCs, oh, I just noticed I'm really fancy today. I look really good today. Shirt does fit me. Oh, I'm a bit hairy here. Never mind. Anyway, like I was saying, people are doing the 81 plus. They are going crazy with the 81 plus because I'll be honest, 81 plus is giving out. I did some high rated HPCs. I didn't spend too much money because I used a lot of fodder from my club to do the 81 grind and get high rated players to do Palacio, Royce, Ozil. I did Vidal as well. But I'm sucking. I'm playing really bad. Actually, I'm playing really bad. I need to train. So yeah, I think they won't ask for something really crazy. Then I think they're gonna ask one player either from here, from Eintracht, or from Wolfsburg. One player, that's the requirement. I think this one for the Prem, I'm gonna say, because it's such a big difference, I'm gonna call it the third weakest. I think they will ask, let's say, 5 players from one club, okay, or 3 players from one club. But just to be safe, stock up on 5 players from one club. That's my tip for you guys. I think they might ask that. And of course, the biggest one, I'm gonna say 1 player of each, one from Real Madrid and one from Barcelona. I think that's gonna be the requirement. I think this one's gonna pay off a lot. Oh, by the way, I'm talking paying off prices. Prices are really well, a bit high because of League 1 Plus. So yeah. Then we got Champions League predictions. I'm going to choose Bayern versus PSG. Why? I think this one is the biggest match. Because it's the champion versus the semi-champion. Okay, that's the big match. Those are the ones, the finalist and the winner of last year's Champions League. They're facing each other on the quarterfinals. So I'm gonna say this is the big one. The other big one that I would say would be Real versus Liverpool. But like I mentioned before, I think Real versus Barcelona is a much bigger one. That's why I'm putting in the marquee matchups. But of course, EA might throw curveballs. They can always do that. Me personally, I already invested in PSG and Bayern players. I really hope. I got like 66 players, and I invested them in, well, rare players. I put here a non-rare, but you can go that way as well. Just be safe. You can get one of each. Try, if you want to invest 100% on this one, get like 50 non-rares, or sorry, 25 non-rares and 25 rares from Bayern, and 25 non-rares and 25 rares from PSG. If they come out, if you want to do that. Another one, like I said, I don't think Real versus Liverpool will come out. It might. It's easy. If Real versus Liverpool comes out, you know marquee matchups are already wrong. That could happen. So I'm gonna put Porto versus Chelsea. I don't think Dortmund versus City is like that big of a match, and I don't think EA wants to, because this is basic logic. If they put the 2 big ones this week, like PSG versus Bayern versus and Real versus Liverpool, if they put the 2 big ones, you know that in 2 weeks it's going to be the 2 weakest ones, which is Porto versus Chelsea. When I mean weakest, I mean in reputation, okay? I'm not saying the teams are weak, not that. Reputation. Porto doesn't have the same reputation as Bayern, Real Madrid, or Chelsea, not Chelsea, sorry, Liverpool, in the Champions League. Neither does Chelsea. You understand what I'm getting at? Porto has 2 Champions League and a lot of UEFA Cups, and Chelsea has 1 Champions League and at least 1 or 2 UEFA, I don't know. So I consider this to be the weakest one. I think they're gonna save the Dortmund versus City for in 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks for the second half. I really think these are the investments. I think they might ask for this one, Bayern versus PSG. They might ask for rares, and for Porto versus Chelsea, non-rares. Okay, that's my opinion. Again, like the crypto guys say, not financial advice. If you ruin your club because of me, I'm not accountable, guys. I am not accountable. Oh, look, my hand disappears here. You see? It's because that's my mic. So, not accountable, guys. No, it's just a game. It's just fake money. Don't buy those green coins. Don't buy that, guys. That's everything. That's everything for today. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon. There's gonna be up there a review of a game that I did, was like my first review ever. I would highly appreciate if you guys went there. There's also a sub button if you want to sub. Helps a lot. I only grow if you help me grow. I really hope you guys enjoy the content. And yeah, I'm not gonna take much more time from you guys. Just do me a favor, leave a like, comment, share, you know, all those kind of good things that make us grow. Yeah, I spent most of the video doing great, and I just butchered that last part. Great. But comments, I really want comments. Is there something that you think I got wrong? Is there something that I got really right? Or how was your day? Like, you can comment anything. It's nice. Don't comment bad things, okay? Not bad things, please. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow with Team of the Week predictions. Bye.